Hello, I'm Vivian. Welcome to my channel. This is day 9 of my intermittent fasting check-in. I tried to do one earlier, too many interruptions, but anyway, I weighed in at 176.2. I'll discuss that in a little bit. I had the bowel movement report. Yay! I ended up having to go at midnight. That is not going to do well for my sleeping. And I went again this morning. And it's not what I call healthy. And that wasn't a healthy bowel movement. But I'm still messing with the supplements. That's what I was going to talk about. Sleep, obviously, less than 6 hours. It takes me a minimum of 20 minutes to fall asleep. So after using the toilet, going back, so it's like closer to 12:30 instead of sleep. I broke my fast at 2 o'clock with a little cracker that my husband teased me with 2 hours prior. So I had that sitting in front of me. And then I had some coconut oil, and then I cooked. I cooked the leftover venison rice. I took it out of the crock pot. I put it in the skillet with some oil. I had some onions cooked up, and I made, I seasoned it with some taco mix seasonings, and made venison tacos that I used romaine lettuce. So I ate about half a head of romaine lettuce with that. Had some more cheese puffs. Okay, I'm going to eat those until they're gone. A little bit every day. I had my supplements about 3, because it's hard to eat after the supplement. It's like one or the other has to give. So, and I used a slice of bread. Things were sticking. So I was eating some gluten-free bread and taking a little bite some of the pills were just sticking. Even with drinking, it just wasn't enough. So I had a little bit of bread. I don't know, do you ever have a problem with because there's a lot of pills, supplements. And I cooked some mussels in garlic butter and had that with some more olives, some more romaine lettuce, and some of the prosciutto and salami and dried ham things. And I ate 4 of the little apple pears, and I had my PM supplements at 7. Now I'm thinking maybe, because I also take some more fiber capsules. I take fiber capsules both times, but I think maybe I'm going to take the change that up. Maybe just double the dose at my lunchtime, so that I'm not having a bowel movement. Because I used to take my second dose of fiber pills 9, 10 o'clock, and by the time I wake up in the morning and go, that worked out fine. But taking it at 7 and going 4.5 hours later, 5, that's not going to do it. I need to be able to sleep between 10 and 6 if I'm going to get 8 hours. 9 hours would be better, but I'm just waking up naturally. The alarm didn't go off. And today I did a lot of running around. I had a cooking class, and I broke my fast early, so I'll talk more about that in tomorrow's video. But learning, and also I hadn't worn this. This is a silk shirt, long sleeve. It's I normally have it rolled up. I had it rolled up while I was cooking. I'm wearing an apron, not one of the pretty ones, one of my old ones. I like the black and white one. So this is actually dark blue. I don't know how it's showing up on the camera. And I'm wearing jeans because I had to run out. Stopped at a couple of places on the way back, and I'm going to tell you everything anyway. So yesterday was really good. We had a really good evening. We had a good hair day still. I bought some stuff more work on. But that's it. I did really well. I kept to what I was supposed to. And felt good. This is I still sound bad, I know. Not a cute cup, but that's it. I feel fine. I didn't force myself to eat more. I was more relaxed with it, and that's helping. Oh, I also have some queso cheese, and I was eating that with the romaine lettuce because I was going to open up a bag of organic tortilla chips, and for my son, he had dropped by, and he's like, "No, I'm back on keto." So I was like, "Okay." Pulled out the lettuce and the meat tray and the antipasto tray, and I realized my husband had wiped out a few compartments in a pasto tray. So I was like, "When'd you do this?" He's gotten back in the habit of eating late at night, and it's gonna come back on him. But he'll learn. I'm not saying anything. I'm just kind of okay. He knows. He's an adult. I'm not his mother. I'm his wife. I bought the stuff for us to enjoy, and he's enjoying it. So letting that go at that point. So leave me a comment, suggestion, anything that would help with the getting regular. Having 2 bowel movements, watch the bowel movement video, I think is critical for daily health. It's important. You don't want things in there longer than it should. I'm definitely in a few weeks going to do a colon cleanse. I'm going to do some research on that. If you have any suggestions on that, I'd really appreciate it. What to look out for or what to go for. And what else? Making sure I'm not forgetting something. I think that covered it. Covered the weigh-in, the bowel movement, the sleep report, the activity report, and what I ate, and the supplement, what's going on with the supplements. Even added some of the appearance. I did a separate video on that the other day. I am definitely not going to be videoing in scrub tops anymore. That's done. That era is over. Haven't given them all up. I've got like 10 scrub tops to donate, and 2 that's in the wash, and they'll get in the donate pile when they get washed. I'm making some changes. I'm pulling things out as I go. I'm not, like I said in another video, I'm not going to spend hours going through these things. But I didn't start on the moringa, which I'm looking at, going, I keep forgetting, because that's not in my normal routine. That could also, anytime you add something or take something out, it's going to affect your overall system. If something you're used to having and you quit, your body's going to adjust, vice versa. I should do a talk on prepping for disaster, and you've got one of those 72-hour kits of food, dehydrated food, and you got your water stored up, and you have that emergency. Unless you're used to eating that stuff, if you just went from your normal diet, whatever it is, healthy or unhealthy, and you just eat something else entirely, you're going to have issues. Whether you get constipated or you get very loose, you're going to have those issues. And during a crisis situation, you don't want to deal with that on top of it. So you need to introduce some of those foods. If you want to store that away, first off, maybe buy 2 and try one of the packs. Open it up and eat it with, substitute one of your regular meals with one of their meals. Or go ahead and go, okay, that's what you're going to eat, because that's what you're going to survive on during those days, and figure out what's going to happen. And maybe you need to get a diuretic or an anti-diuretic. So, stool softeners, whatever, you need to figure out what's going to work in any of those situations. And also you need to know if you're going to like it. Yeah, it's an emergency. Food is food. I try to do this cleansing thing where I had to eat the same thing for 3 days, all 3 meals, nothing else. The 3rd day, I wasn't starving, but I lost the will to eat. I could not eat anymore. Okay, I was still doing everything normally. Nothing else had changed. It didn't taste bad. Honestly, it wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't, eating your favorite foods every day. That's a little different. But still, I think even if I was eating scallops 3 times a day, by the third day I'd be tired of them. So it's called food fatigue. So look that up. So there's a lot of things I'm trying to address and heal and fix with food, eliminating some things, adding other things, trying to do things that will help my thyroid and help my liver, and things that won't hurt them, and taking supplements to counter any deficiencies that the food is probably lacking in. So anyway, again, too long. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Suggestions, warnings, things that worked, didn't work for you. I'm always, I find information, when someone tells me something, it's like, oh, and that worked for them. I'm not assuming it's going to work for me, but it's like, okay, that's worth then researching and finding out more and trying and seeing if it does. That's how I learn things. So thanks for joining me on this journey.